Mental health is really important right now, considering all of the things that we're dealing with as per the pandemic, as well as the political environments. And the most significant portion of mental health at this very time definitely it falls heavy on the Black community, for sure. So we definitely need to be really mindful of that Black people have been predisposed to a lot of triggers and predisposed to a lot of setting conditions that make mental health more prevalent in the community. Ironically, we're one of the communities that don't really talk about mental health. We're not having that conversation. So
how would you recommend, all our people who are, how are we going to get through inauguration? Like, how would you suggest we get through that? And, kind of keep, like keep our peace on such a peaceless, or hopefully it could be peaceful, but on such a tumultuous day. What would you suggest?
I believe in this concept. Something that I work with my clients on is intimate distance. I believe that there are parts of you that can connect, and there are parts of you that it's okay to disconnect. We have to understand that it is okay for us to be involved and to have feelings about politics, the political environment. But it's also okay for us to acknowledge our own personal spaces in the world and not make a political world bigger than our own personal world. When do you know it's time to seek professional help? That's a really, really good question. First and foremost, if you have experienced significant trauma, you need to seek professional help. You may not necessarily feel it, but you certainly need to seek some type of help. There is a study that I'm basing my career around called the ACEs. And the ACEs is a research study that shows that the higher level you've experienced trauma or the more traumatic incidents you have, there's a direct correlation with your overall physical health. And people that don't get those things taken care of are very susceptible to mental health breakdowns. And you don't really reach the peak of your mental illness until your late 30s. I appreciate you guys for having me on. And I love that there's such a big movement pertaining to mental health hygiene of African Americans. That's so important.